Alright, hey guys, and welcome to another kind of indie horror game made by the same people who did the Music Machine, which I played in last video. And I really liked this game, saw that they made this one before they actually made Music Machine, and thought to myself, why not play this as well? So let's get right into it. WSD to move, space to jump, right mouse button toggle flashlight on off, left mouse button to interact, examine, escape toggle menu. Let's see. Think I might want to turn the volume down as well as the mouse sensitivity. Seems about right. Conserve the flashlight battery, reserve power, let's explore freely, piece of the story together. When night falls and when night falls, enter the mountain. Okay. Yesterday 4 people lived on this island. Now only 1 remains. Okay then. Let's see. So explore freely and piece the story together. Alright. See, there were 4 houses over here. There are 2 over there, together with some rooms. There is an entrance. Okay, so this is... Come back when night falls. Okay, so this is where I have to go when night falls. Okay. Can we find over here? The mysterious liquid had drained from the tank into the water long ago. I do not know what said mysterious liquid is. And you know what? I will not question the mysterious liquid. This place was a forest once. These skeletons were all that remained. Well, there isn't really a lot of space for a forest to grow, but hey, you do you, and I do me. Okay then. Now what, let's take a look around here. A strange acidic smell emanated from the pipe. That is need to know. Isa kept a smile on her face, although she did not feel like smiling. Alright, what is this? The rusted ink cast shadows on the opposite wall. How do you know Abel didn't take it? He said. Because I trust him, she said. He is a dismal man, but he would never hurt any of us. Do you trust Ellie? Daniel didn't answer immediately. I trust all of you, he said, because that's how we have to live. Okay, so there are 4 people. Abel, Daniel, Ellie, and Isa. Yeah. Daniel, you're the last one I gave the key to, said Isa. Daniel stared at the mysterious control panels. He didn't meet her eyes. He never met anyone's eyes. I didn't take it, he said. Why would I take it? I'm the one that told you it was missing. Okay. Oh, okay, wait, so... a key went missing and Daniel was lying to the other 4 people, maybe. Well, it seems like he lied to them. I'm saying that she knows more than she's telling us, said Ellie. My problem is that she's a liar, said Ellie angrily, fiddling with the knobs on the machine as she paced around. and that I have to keep explaining this to you over and over again. You don't know her like I know her. Exactly. You're not an impartial judge, he said. What a great group of friends. She keeps the chapel locked, and she's the only one with the key, said Ellie, leaning on the barrels and folding her arms. So you're saying she took it, he said. The wood was older than anyone could remember, and it had rotten and fused with the floor. It seems kind of gross. Now, let's see. This is where we started off. These conversations were not new. Long ago, Isa had learned to love Abel despite and for his despondency. She hugged him as the wind tossed her long grey hair around. I'm sorry, he said, and he cried because he often cried during these talks. For what? She said. For a lot of things. They reached the ruins and strolled leisurely through them toward the shoreline. Isa could remember when the old buildings still stood here, filled with families. Okay. We're old, Isa, said Abel, and we're getting older. We've been getting older since we were born, said Isa. She was always smiling. Abel never smiled. Wait. I feel like I missed life, he said. Like it whizzed right by while I wasn't looking, and I'm watching it disappear into the horizon, stuck in this prison. Oh, come on, she said. Look out at the water. Isn't it beautiful? It's lonely, he said. Lonely and infinite. Okay then. Let's see. We were over here. Now, I'm just kind of asking myself, am I one of the remaining fours and I'm just uncovering the story of these four people? Or am I one of them? You know, am I like Abel or Daniel or Ellie or Isa? Because it did say that 4 people lived on this island and only 1 remains. So, yeah, but it doesn't really feel like that I'm either one of them. Okay. Can't open this. There is an evil man on this island, and I know him well. We played together as youths. We have cried together, we have eaten together, we have loved the same women, betrayed the same women. He is my constant companion and my worst enemy. He puppets my arms, legs and mouth to his own selfish ends, and secretly hurts everyone I love as I watch, helpless with their unshed, unfelt blood on my hands. He gifts my flesh with indescribable pleasure and blights my soul with unutterable despair. His name is sin, and we are irrevocably bound together. Surely there exists no hell worse than this. Nothing else? Oh wait. What childlike emptiness I feel to find the most peaceful solace in fantasy, to find in masquerades the truth more vivid than reality. What sort of twisted villains were the ancient writers to taunt us with unreachable worlds more beautiful than our own? We have enough stored food to live long lives. When our wood runs out, we will be cold, but only so cold as to be uncomfortable. The water is rising, but it will be many years before it reaches our homes. Technically, we survive, but to what end? This island is all the world we know, and it is nothing but the broken pieces of a fairy tale. They could make more candles. They couldn't make more wood, so Abel burned candles. Alright. What's here? What were you and Double doing at his house yesterday while I was climbing the mountain? He answered, casually flipping through the book and on her table. It was covered in dust. Ellie was laying on the bed. Daniel came in. She scowled at him suspiciously and beautifully. What were you and Isa doing in the old power building? What were you talking about? Oh, wait. What were you and Double doing at his house? Ashton was climbing the mountain. Oh, wait. Daniel was... Okay, this okay. Oh, so this came first. Daniel came in. Ellie asked him what he and Isa were doing in the old power building. What were you and Abel doing at his house? Esther was climbing the mountain, he answered. Table. She glared at him. I'm going to get wood, she spat. Did you think I was too stupid to know, he said. I'm going to get wood. Now this is what happens to trusting one another. Nothing really right here. I've been thinking about life, said Abel, sitting down, and death and uncertainty. Abel often visited Daniel. He loved to talk, and Daniel loved to listen. Ice and I were out for a walk, said Abel as he entered. I thought I'd stop by before you get caught up in a book. Daniel put his book down. Hello, he said. His expression confused Abel. Okay. A key. I believe the word of Hector and the religious teachings that were passed on to me. Maybe the moon is still out there, hidden behind some cloud of darkness. And maybe the ones who went before us are waiting there. There's no way to know. We have to wait for death to find out, and truth be told, I am ready. I am ready for the beginning of a new adventure. Seems nice. She took the knife from the shelf. The blade was dull and rusty, but it was still pointed. She was not smiling. Okay then. Oh, wait, what? Okay, there's another box, right? Oh! Now, can I enter the mountain now, or? Come back when night falls. No, I cannot enter just yet. Let's just go on ahead and charge up my lights. Okay. What is this hatch? The door had rusted shut. It would never be open. Are you sure about that? Well, you know, maybe there's just once again one of the kind of a secret code that will lead us to something. Let's see. We have explored these two houses right here. Oh wait, there's something back here. This is where we started off. Oh wow. Okay. Daniel was still thinking about his talk with Abel the day before as he absent-mindedly picked the book up. Something caught his eye, or rather, the lack of something. The Moon Sliver was gone. Okay. There's a note. There's a note. note. Let's see, let's just start with this one. The word of Hector 4. Again, the moon came to Hector in a dream. The woodland teeth is vanquished, it said. Your people are safe for now, but it still waits, lurking in the depths. It fears the Moon Sliver, and will not dare appear again while the holy document remains in your possession. But know this, should the Moon Sliver ever be destroyed, even my divine light will not be able to save you from the wrath of the woodland teeth and the darkness of hell. Keep it safe, keep it ready. And may you live in prosperity on this island that I have given you. Let your prosperity be a sign that the words I speak are true. This is the word of Hector 1. The Moon Sliver was written by the pure spring rain upon pages of dried leaves and found by noble Hector. The moon spoke to Hector, saying, Take this, the Moon Sliver, and make for it a place in the chapel of infinite light. For it is a holy document. Man cannot read it, but its every letter is known to the demons of the night and greatly feared. Now that it will protect you, even should my light cease to bathe the night in holy silver. Give it a place of honor and treat it as a prized possession, for it is your weapon against evil. And so Hector took the Moon Sliver and placed it in the chapel of infinite light, upon a silver pedestal, and the night was warm with light, and the day was bright with warmth. The word of Hector 2. The woodland teeth, the monster of the forest, was more tenacious than the other demons. It hated the people of Hector and desired to take the island away from them, and it lurked in the dark corners and unseen passageways, scheming horrific schemes. It came to pass that Ursula was taken, stalked by the woodland teeth in the dark underground, attacked and dragged down to hell. Then the moon came to Hector in a dream, and said, Hector, the time has come. Your great enemy has arrived. You would all do well to tremble, for his power is great, and his depravity is unspeakable. Go take the Moon Sliver from its pedestal, and do battle. And so Hector went to the chapel of infinite light, and retrieved the Moon Sliver, and went into the tunnels. The word of Hector 3. Most of the text is illegible. Hector descended. Darkness. Terrible whispering. Infinite and deep. Did not know how long he wandered. Promises of brutal torture and mutilation waiting. Begone, teeth of the forest. Spoke the holy incantations written upon. Returned to the surface. What is this? O world, O prison, dingy white, O ghostly shadow grey, your whelming lies of false delight are dark and cold as moonless night, and bleak as sunless day. Alrighty then. Okay, it is night now, I guess. Maybe, probably. Oh wait, there's a hatch right here too. The night was wild and cold. The monster's tracks leading from the hatch were brand new, but the wind quickly erased them. Before I go into the mountain, let me just quickly recharge my batteries. And zap. That should do the trick. Now let's see. I mean, we have pretty much explored everything on the surface of this island. Come back when... Excuse me? Well, Okay then. Well then what am I supposed to do? I mean, do I need to... I need a code for this. Well, I mean, we pretty much explored everything, and there wasn't really anything like code, or was there? Yeah, no, maybe? Well, I mean, it is a code with only 4 buttons, so I think I could try and find the code out myself. Well, I guess can't hurt to try. Let's see, let's sort of just this. No. What else do we have? This. No, nothing. Okay. Oh! Okay, well... that did not take as long as I expected. Well, let's see... I don't really want to go down there. Oh, fuck me. Ellie was uneasy. The darkness had never felt this menacing before. It seemed alive, watchful. Okay then. Don't know. Let's just walk around here and see where everything will take me. Okay, nothing over here, not even a little bit of text. This is a dead end. Okay. Oh, I just hope I won't get lost. Ellie, Daniel's voice echoed around the tunnels. Silence. She couldn't explain the feeling. It was as though something was lurking around every corner, staying out of sight, staying ahead of her. Daniel heard soft scratching footsteps behind him. He turned and shined his flashlight around the tunnel. Nothing. Ah! Let's see. So Ellie and Daniel went down into the tunnels. He called again, Ellie? Still no answer, but he heard the footsteps again. Yeah, I think Ellie and Daniel aren't that alive anymore. He didn't even have time to cry out at the shadow silhouette in his flashlight beam lunging toward him. Yep, Daniel is dead. Okay. Maybe, just maybe, might not be too safe down here. It doesn't mean that I will leave, but I will just go real quickly and recharge my flashlight. Because I don't want to walk around inside of these tunnels whilst it is too dark. Okay, now let's see. What do we have here? Now that is a long tunnel. Oh, here we go. Okay. Nothing in... Whoa! Hello? She felt its breath before she felt its claws, and then she was gone. Okay. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that this growl was just for purpose of storytelling. Okay, I think we're safe. For now, at least. Now let's see, this is the way back, I believe, so it's over here. Oh, another dead end. There's another dead end. Any text back here? No, doesn't seem like it. Okay. She'd never felt like this before. She knew this tunnel as well. She had been down here hundreds of times, yet she was lost. Lost, confused, and afraid. It might be a good time for you to find out that you need to get the fuck out of here. Now we went over here, explored everything there, explored everything here. So, I guess we can leave now. Or was there another way? Okay, I think there was more to explore. Wait. No, I think we've already been back here. You know, yeah, wait, yeah, we've been back here. We've been up ahead, which means, yeah, this is the entrance. And another code. You know what? Let's just go on ahead. Get up here. Charge my flashlight again. And let's go on ahead and try to find out that code. Let's see. It was a no. No. Let me just. Okay. Nope. No. Do this. No. Didn't work. Aha! They had to know the truth. And Hector would not tell it. So down here, where nobody would find him, he wrote on scraps of paper. Maybe someday someone would discover them. Okay. But there aren't any papers in here, though. Well, in that case, I will just take my leave then. Or were these papers the ones that we found inside of the chapel? They probably were. Oh! Okay, I think... Ah! Now I can return to the mountain. Isa couldn't remember the last time she had been under the mountain. There was no reason to come here, but she had looked everywhere else. She clutched the old knife in her right hand. Yesterday, the Moon Sliver went missing. Today, Ellie, Daniel, and Abel were all nowhere to be found. She knew the word of Hector by heart. The sinister implications were not lost on her. Ellie, she called. Daniel? Abel? Abel heard her and answered, "I'm here." There was something strange about his voice, something Isa didn't like. "What are you doing here?" "I'm reading of ages past," he said. "Do you know where Ellie and Daniel are?" she said. "I do not," he said. "They are missing," she said. "They are missing, and the Moon Sliver is missing. Do you understand me? Do you understand what this implies?" "I do," he said. "Night will fall in a few hours, and we need to stick together. We can sleep in the same house, mine or yours. We'll keep the fire burning. We'll keep the door locked, and we will pray, Abel. We will pray to the unseen moon for mercy and protection. Are you happy here, Isa? We can't stay in the dark. It thrives in darkness. Are you happy?" "Yes, I am happy. Please, Abel." There were tears in his eyes, and he struggled to control his voice. "Isa, I know you. I know every inch of you, and I know every corner of your mind. You aren't happy. None of us are." "Oh my God, I can't use my flashlight." Isa didn't respond. "I'm staying here." The tears were flowing freely now. "I would like it if you stayed with me, Isa. Please stay with me." Isa didn't respond. "It will find you, Abel." "I let it out, Isa. I destroyed the Moon Sliver." Isa was shocked and silent. "I burned it yesterday after I talked with Daniel." Her eyes were filling with betrayed, angry tears. "What? Abel, no. Why? Do you want to be dragged to hell? Do you want us to be dragged there with you? We're already in hell. This island, this horrible, barren, lonely island. This place of sin. This is hell. I saw the blasphemous scraps of paper Jeremiah found those many years ago. I read them before they were destroyed. Perhaps I was the only one who did, and I did not believe them. But I have lived since then, and I have seen the truth of their words." Isa could not respond as tears streamed down her face. She just kept walking toward the sound of his voice, the knife clutched in her hand. "You did not read the blasphemous scraps, Isa, but I did, and I remember them with incredible clarity, supernatural clarity even. Fear not the dark shadows or the scratches in the night, for the woodland teeth is your salvation. It is your escape. It said this and more. Isa, the woodland teeth is not here to take us to hell. It is here to take us away from hell." She could see him ahead, her flashlight beam cutting through the sickly fog. He was sitting in a chair, a book on his lap. As she approached, she could see that he was crying too. "I believe the word of Hector," she said, "and I will not go to hell. Please trust me, please." "I believe the word of Hector," she said again, and she put the knife to her chest, point first. No, Isa, please don't. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone." "I love you," she spat tearfully. "I love you so much." She closed her eyes and pushed. She remembered where the heart was located, from one of her father's old books. Abel was too slow to catch her falling body, but he knelt beside her and sobbed for some time. He was not a strong young man anymore, but Isa's body was light. He would take her out to the water. She had always loved the water. But then what? Read? Read until it found him? No, he didn't feel like reading anymore. He was ready to be rid of his entire cursed island, books and all. He would simply wander, aimlessly and freely, to take one last look at the island and feel the wind blowing the memories away. And then, when night fell, he would return and wait. Oh! Okay. Huh. Well then. Oh wait, I'm supposed to. Morning dawned on the empty island, cold and bright and windy. The Moon Sliver. Okay. I guess that was it for this video, I guess. I actually kind of enjoyed it. You know, I felt a little bit more lost, and it was a little bit more confusing than the Music Machine. But I did really like the story that was told in this game. Oh wait, here we go. Did really like the ending of the story, but about the hedges, I do not know whether or not there was a kind of like a sheet of paper with the codes on it, or if I wait, what the with the codes on it, or if I just got the codes out of well, I mean I got the codes out of not out of sheer luck. Kind of tried to use the system trying to find out the code, but anyways, yeah, but once again, I really enjoyed the game. I really enjoyed the story that has been told. Yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.